Hey up, right, let's have a look at the latest offering from those wonderful people at Aoocci, and it is the C9 Max. Apple Carplay, Android Auto, tyre pressure monitoring, video recording front and rear, etc, etc system. And as you can probably see here, this new product has an improved, more secure mount at the rear. And what you can see there are the three leads coming out of the back of that there TFT, one for the front camera, one for the rear camera, and one which is the power cord. And once we've had a look at what's in the box, we'll go about fitting this system to my Moto Guzzi V7. Now, in order to record front and rear video on this device, we need an SD card, and with this particular latest unit, one comes as standard in that there slot under that panel that I've just showed you there. So it comes with the SD card included, so you're good to go from the get-go. Right, okay, the cameras, these are improved on the C5 and the C6 as well. The brackets are no longer metal self-assembly brackets, but they are fully assembled plastic brackets. Good quality there, as you can see, hinged, and you can swivel the camera to get the right orientation. Come complete with that there 3M pad for fixing to your bike, or alternatively a set of 4 screws. And again, here's the second camera, and this has an extension lead, so it's probably going to be your rear facing camera, because you're going to need a bit more wire to get from back to front. And there again, 3M pad if that's your chosen mounting method. And also, as you might just be able to see there, a little packet of screws if you prefer to actually screw the unit to a suitable mounting point on your bike. Both methods pretty secure. And of course we have tyre pressure monitoring, so we have a front tyre sensor marked A and a rear tyre sensor marked B, and we'll be fitting those as well. Okay, this is the main wiring harness, and this has been simplified. The yellow accessory wire, the third wire, which used to cause a bit of confusion, has been dispensed with, and there's just a red positive and a black negative. And that red positive there ideally needs to be attached to a switched live on your bike, or you might want to do what I did, which was to use the Heeltech Thunderbox system. I'll come on to show you that. Box of tools, all the tools that you need come with the kit as well. Now there you can see a much improved, much more robust mounting bracket for the system, a lot more secure that, good quality metal part, and comes with the required inserts there. Depending of course on the diameter of your handlebars. And there are also of course on the website numerous ram mount options. Right, let's get this here bracket fixed to my Moto Guzzi V7. So dead straightforward, bolt at the bottom, bolt at the top, 5mm Allen key there, and just tighten her up, and a bigger Allen key at the bottom there. I think that's a 6mm for that bottom bolt, and then just slot in the unit. You're going to need the wires coming out at the bottom, but obviously as you can see it's flipped upside down there, so I can just get to the nut and bolt. But very, very straightforward means of attaching the TFT to the bracket. And once you've tightened up that there bolt with your Allen key and 10mm spanner, make sure that the screen is in the right position for you. Right, now because I'm using the Heeltech Thunderbox to wire in the system, I'm going to need to snip off those connectors from the positive and negative wires, and pare back the insulation so I can attach those wires to the terminals from the Thunderbox. So if you're using that system, just snip off the terminal connectors and pare back a small amount of wire there. And there you can see the terminals with the green feed is the positive feed from the Heeltech Thunderbox. So we just need to open one of those terminals there and pop in the red wire, and then the terminal block with the black wire feed is the negative, and pop the black wire in. Right, so to position the cameras then, this was my choice, about the only place I could find on the Moto Guzzi. And if you're going to use the adhesive pads, I recommend that you clean both surfaces using pre-paint or something similar, and then attach the 3M pad and leave the red face for the actual attachment point. Eddie showing a degree of interest there. So yeah, so that was the front position, and there you can see the rear position. And again, not particularly artistic, but secure enough. Right, there is an SD card supplied in the unit, but I decided to replace it with, shall I say, a known quantity. I couldn't see what make the SD card was that came with the system, so to be on the safe side, I swapped it round for one of my SanDisk cards, which I know I can rely upon. But it's up to you if you do that. A word of warning here, those tiny screws, you do get that little screwdriver provided to undo those tiny screws for the access plate, but they are not captive. They are not captive screws, and very, very easy to lose. And if you lose them, good luck trying to find them. Right, now we can connect up the wires, so it's just connecting like to like. They're all marked, so you'll need to connect up the power feed, the front camera and the rear camera to the 3 leads coming out of the back of the TFT. They're all clearly marked. Right, now time to fire up the bike. Let's see if I can get that there. TFT in focus, just bear with me. And as you can see, it's booting up already. You can get your own personalised boot up screen if that's your kind of thing. Right, there we are in focus. So that's the main home menu you get on the TFT, and all we're doing at this point is making sure that there is a power supply to the TFT and that the video cameras front and rear are working. So all you're doing here is testing that the 3 leads that you've connected are all working correctly. Right, okay, so now time to attach the rear tyre pressure monitor. We'll do the front one later, and just screw it in place of the dust cap there, nice and tight but not too tight. And then it's a good idea to give it a squirt with soapy water or something similar to make sure you haven't created any leaks. And as you can see there, no bubbles, no leaks. Right, Eddie, let's fire up this here bike again. Get the TFT to come to life, and we'll go through the old functionality. Apologies for the reflection, it's a very, very good clear screen, but the camera's not doing it justice here. But take my word for it, a very colourful, very clear, sharp screen. Right, there we have the home menu, and we can now go and look at some of the functions. So there's the settings menu, there's the rear video camera feed, front video camera feed, and there are various combinations of front and rear that you can go through on the video system. Once you start it recording, it will record every time you start the bike and keep recording front and rear. Right, if you note that number here, we're going to Bluetooth to my iPhone or to your Android phone, whatever you've got, and the device name that you could see in that circle there, that's what you need to appear on your phone, and then just pair the device in the normal way. And there we go, I'm paired up to my iPhone, and there we're looking at GPS, Apple Maps. Any functionality, any app that you have on your phone is displayed on the TFT. It's a brilliant bit of kit, really useful. GPS, telephony, text messages, WhatsApp, you name it, what you've got on your phone will come up there. Very useful indeed. And well, obviously if you've got a Bluetooth headset as well connected to your phone, it will play it through that. Right, tyre pressure monitoring, so you can see we've got the front tyre pressure linked there, displaying 2 bars. We can change it to PSI just by a click of that button there, and there we've got the rear tyre pressure now showing, now that the rear sensor's linked to the system. And yeah, so what a comprehensive system for a very reasonable price, and 22% if you follow the affiliate link below and use discount code TBW22, TBW22. You can see that Aoocci have a very comprehensive range of devices offering CarPlay, Android Auto, Dashcam, tyre pressure monitoring, GPS, you name it, and all at a very accessible price indeed. And that's the C9 Max that we've just looked at. And if you have a look there on their website, it'll take you through exactly what everything does. And yeah, I highly recommend it indeed. So yeah, go through the affiliate link in the description below, get yourself 22% off this kit and any of the other kit, the C5 and the C6, and grab yourself a bargain.